This is Accurate TV News,
where you get your news on time, on point, and on.
Policeman allegedly allows inmate at home vacation. Corporal Ricardo Rose transported an inmate from the Kingston Central Police lockup to his residence, where the inmate was permitted to remain for a week. Additional information indicates that the officer conducted regular checks to ensure the inmate compliance with the arrangements. Nevertheless, the lawman informed the court that the prisoner managed to escape when requested to use the bathroom. A detective corporal who reportedly took an inmate out of jail and allowed him to stay home for a week has been granted bail in the sum of $300,000. Corporal Ricardo Rose, who was assigned to the Halfway Tree Police Station, was offered bail on Friday in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on charges of misconduct in a public office and aiding and abetting escaping custody. Senior Parish Judge Laurie Ann Cole Montague ordered that he reports on Wednesdays at the Bridgeport Police Station in St. Catherine and surrendered his travel documents as part of his condition for bail. According to the allegations which were outlined in the court by the investigators, Rose took the inmate, who was being held at Kingston Central Police Lockup in downtown Kingston, out of custody on various dates. The court heard that on the last occasion, the inmate had been out for a week and was allowed to stay at his home. Rose reportedly made checks to ensure he was home and traveled there in marked and unmarked service vehicles. Rose reportedly took the inmate from custody under the guise that he was transporting him to the Halfway Tree lockup for interviews in relation to a fraud investigation. According to the investigator, the prisoner was discovered missing after checks were made about his whereabouts following a bail application. At that time, the Kingston Central Police reported that he was at the Halfway Tree Police Station lockup. But when checks were made, personnel report that he was not there. The prisoner was subsequently taken back into custody. An investigation into the matter was launched and a file was prepared and sent to the Director of Public Prosecutions, who ruled that Rose is to be charged. But Rose, in his defense, reportedly indicated that he had taken the prisoner to use the bathroom when he escaped. During the bail application on Friday, Attorney at Law Orville Morgan strongly denied the allegations against his client, while maintaining that the prisoner had escaped custody. Rose is scheduled to return to court on November 8th.
Welcome to Accurate TV News Live. Boy, this thing does prove how Jamaica is very corrupted. Very, very, very corrupted. You know, when me hear a story, the first thing come to mind, I say, how much you get if you do that? You know? I them something that got to my mind because, boy, instead of the people who commit crime for go to prison and, you know, and experience some roughness and some for them for regret for what them do, you know, experience punishment. Instead of them going there and experience punishment, then go in there and a better roast to them, you know, because if man a go there in a prison and he can come out, come spend a week, you know, him come, him drink, him do whatever he want for the lie down in a nice bed and everything. A matter of fact, he can't even come out and commit other crime too. Because if he come out and commit other crime, right? And people report say him commit crime, them not gonna believe that. Yeah, so I say the government they not gonna believe that. The system, the security system not gonna believe that because them say him there in a prison. So him feel out and commit crime. Yeah, so I say, so suppose he kill somebody and he have a witness, he can come out and come kill them himself. Yeah, so I say, so this prove how corrupted the country is. Yeah, so I say, and the other thing come to mind, one man, I don't believe one man could have beat the system so if you take out man upon a consistent level, continuous level, for spend week a woman and something. It have to be multiple people involved in it. You understand? So, boy, this thing have to show you how corrupted the country is. You understand me? I say, very, very, very corrupted. You know? So, I only hope them do some serious investigation. No play investigation, some serious investigation. Forget to the bottom of this and lock up who forget lock up and punish who forget punish. And that's what I say, although no for a time who forget punish, normally them are either a chain that go on with the foolish. So nobody did it for punish them. Yeah, that's what I say. So boy, it sounds sad still, you know? Very, very sad. What do you think?
Yeah, it sound like you can't really trust the system like that because the system not really work for certain people because because him have the right link and him know or maybe him have money, him can tip off who him fi tip off the policeman and the policeman line up who him fi help him in a this, you know, fi get the documents them fi say alright, him fi do an interview at half a tree, so me I go carry him go half a tree today go do the interview.
Interview for 1 week.
And him a go stay, well, the interview extended for Sunday, so him a go stay for a week. And yeah, it's because him have to have, I guess him have to have some form of documents to take out the man out of custody, remove him from that lockup and transport him to another lockup. And then if it wasn't far for say, then him apply for a bail, right? Application for bail application, and them a check then for say where him is presently. Them who know catch up on this, him would continue, this policeman would continue and let him out and I carry him go live luxury life, go see how much human him breed, go see how much places in the night time, a party and club, and how much crime and how much thing him a do when he come out, because it's not the first time, according to where the news says, not the first, him a come out, him a go let him out. And maybe him do I do it with other inmates too. Maybe other police is there I do it too, because they never know. You just show say you just can't trust the system because them you have people who corrupt and you have people who will take bribe and take money if it do things and all of that. And I don't know, because that couldn't happen to one poor man when I no money still, or when I no know nobody then, you know, or because him have some money, or him know some people there, so why some people can't really help him out in them the way there.
But you know, the sad thing about it is that when the punishment what him a get 300,000 for a crime like that, 300,000. Me not think that should be far more than that. Me I look for the punishment something like that. Me think he must lose in work or at least $1 million, 2 million to $1 million. That is a punishment, because you want when you put punishment, that's people think about it and know say boy what you know them not go try for do that because the punishment is very stiff. You understand me I say? But if you don't have no stiff punishment, people just get up and do it again and just easily pay 100,000 Ghana, go about them business. That boy, it sound away. It just sound stiff, because me just imagine a man kill somebody, right? And witnesses there. Yeah, so I say, I can just imagine that the man they know, you let out that the man they know. Can let out that the man they fear 2 hours. All the hour amount of things when can go on with. And go back in a prison. Yeah, so I say, then who if you're gonna say what you know now that the man they commit a crime, that gonna be a serious case, because what the man say about in the lockup. You understand me I say? So it boy, it's rough, you know? Rough. Yeah, man.
Well, Jamaica this is Jamaica, and we always hear say the law no go for the bigger heads. Them are just poor people the law set out and outline and govern. Because we the poor people are a slave under the law. So
I want to have links and money, man. I just started the thing, you know? Yeah, man. But Accurate TV News Live viewers, I just want to just comment and tell me what you think about Wagwan. Yeah, so I say, make your voice be heard. You know? Make your voice be heard about this situation. You know, because this situation has sound very, very rough, you know. This make me have even me never really have much confidence in our justice system. But boy, I tell you, each time you hear, boy, each time you think say, boy, Jamaica stay a certain way. Boy, each time it does shocking and even shocking even more and more to backside, me I tell you. No, sir. This rough, man.
Ricardo, you're supposed to get more time for that. You're supposed to pay more money. Your name?
Constable?
I think Corporal.
Corporal.
Corporal Ricardo Rose. You should lose your job.
Yeah, man. She'll losing job for that, man. A serious thing that. So as I say, just comment, like, share and subscribe, yeah?